This is Estere with you're on the flower channel, and we're going to be making a wreath out of these juniper branches and a base that I created from red dogwood and grapevine. Now I created this wreath when the branches were flexible. Now they're dry. It's a little kind of funky elliptical shape. I like things a little misshapen. And I will show you how to make this into a juniper wreath. So I have these branches. This is juniper. And I love to have juniper around the house in the winter time. They say that it's wards off evil spirits, and I'm superstitious enough to go with that. Also, I just think it's beautiful and it smells good. So I'm going to take these branches, and this is kind of this part, the bare part is what I'm going to be using to kind of wind through this wreath that I've created, and that's how I'm going to get the juniper to hold in place. So I'm not using any glue or string. There's many ways to make wreaths. This is just a totally natural, organic way, so that if you find these materials out in the wild, you don't really need tools. You can just kind of start using the materials themselves and weave the stems into one another, and that's also creating more strength around the base of this wreath, which we might put a ribbon on, or we might work some other materials into. And as I said, I'm just like weaving these stems into the base of the wreath. And you can see already, oh, it's already getting pretty wild looking. And I just continue working my way around. I'm going in the other direction now. So I'm getting a little bit more of a, it's like not just spiraled in one direction. And I just keep twisting and kind of putting the little branchlets, holding them in place with the frame that I've already created. I'm getting the shape down here. It's taking on a little more of this shape. You want to take these real wild pieces, and oh, and it smells really good. That's the only thing about video. It doesn't incorporate smell, which, you know, if you're having your cat videos, maybe you're happy about that. But when you have floral material, everything smells so delicious. Juniper, you know, they make gin out of juniper berries, so it has a little bit of that astringent gin type scent. So there we have the base. I think I need a little bit more just to fill it in. Then this, of course, has these lovely tiny little gray juniper berries. And juniper berries, there's many different varieties of juniper. So sometimes the berries are dark, almost black, and sometimes they're really light blue-gray, like this crowd is. So I'm just tucking. So all I'm doing is tucking these little branches in so I can get a little bit more of a contained look, though there we still have some wild pieces. Now I have a nice space up here, which would be perfect for a bow. So I'm going to be putting a really fun little bow on this, and then it's really ready to hang. You know, I don't really have to decorate it. It's just already beautiful, and I think it's super fun to decorate things. I love things that are highly decorated, but sometimes just the pure essence of the plant material is so beautiful. You can also use this and put a tall candle in, not something low, because you don't want to make a fire in your house by catching the branches on fire. But I'll show you how to put a ribbon on this and just be ready to hang it up. And delicious. So now we're going to put a ribbon on. I have this wonderful polka dot ribbon. I love polka dots. And I get a lot of my ribbon at this art recycle store. And so I get little scraps. I love to see the scraps, kind of what I can do with just what I can find available. So this, I'm not going to make a bow. I'm just going to use this ribbon to create the tie that I'm going to hang the wreath from. So I'm just going to tie this on there and then make another loop up on the top here, another knot. Let's do it this way. Just make a knot up here. And then this, oh yeah, that's fun. And then I have my scissors, which I only use for ribbon, so it keeps the edges sharp. And I'm going to make a nice kind of little diagonal cut here. This is really thick grosgrain ribbon, which I love. And there you go. You have just a beautiful juniper wreath. And then I think the blue of the ribbon picks up the blue of the berries. And then I just can have a tack or a nail, and I can just hang it right there on my door or outside of my fence, or give it as a gift. There you have a little juniper wreath with polka dotted ribbon. Happy November. From me, from Estere on the Flower Channel. Thanks for joining me today.